but we shall start because we want to make the most of this half-hour session to tell you all about Amazing Dreams. So it's the start of our Q3 for Dreams Come True. And just as a helicopter overview of all things, for those who don't know me, I am the CEO, Lisa King, and Emily is our head of dreams, and we have the wonderful dream team who will present the dreams to you. We've had a strong and good 3/4 of our current fiscal year, 25-26. We ended the year having completed 78 dreams and impacting the lives of nearly 4,000 children. So bringing to the end of Q3 with those numbers is really, really pleasing. And our fundraising has been positive and on track. We have to hold our nerve for Q4 because that's always a bit of a quieter period for us. But I know Emily's going to touch on some really great gift in kind that we've also secured. So donations from those who've been able to support us to, as an alternative way of fundraising to deliver our dreams. So that's all credit to the dream team for building that kind of new and ever-growing pot of fundraising. But the thing that we're here today is to talk about the amazing children, the children who are magical and joyful and are able to have wonderful experiences and kind of new things in their lives, thanks to the dream team stepping up, stepping in and making that magic happen. So I'm going to hand to Emily and I'll say a thank you and an au revoir at the end. And I too will look very much forward to listening to the great dreams that you're all going to share. Thanks, team.
Thank you very much for that lovely introduction, Lisa. And Jasmine, if you're happy to start putting the slides up, that would be lovely. So yeah, just while we're getting that all sorted, just hello again and thank you so much to everyone that's taken the time to join. It's great to see so many people on the call with us today. Just a very quick housekeeping recap. You'll see all your cameras are turned off. So that's because we do share this externally on our social channels. So that's more from a privacy point of view. And we also kindly ask that you keep muted throughout the session. If you have anything you'd like to contribute or ask, then please do either hold that till the very end or pop that in the chat or the Q&A function. We'd love to hear from you. So some of the dreams you'll see today feature a handful of our partners' logos that Lisa mentioned who've supported us directly on some dream delivery so far this year, donating their time and resources to support our dream making. These contributions are so important and we are incredibly grateful to everyone on the call, but particularly to those who have supported some of these dreams we're going to share with you. This year, as Lisa mentioned, we have soared past our gift in kind target and doubled what we'd hoped to achieve at the start of the year, and we've been blown away by the support. Gift in kind means that we can make the money we raise go further to help even more children, just like the ones you're about to meet. So today, two of our dream team, Zoe and Holly, will take you through examples of our dream programme. This includes a UK holiday that creates treasured memories for an urgent dream, a small change, big impact equipment dream, a wonderful makeover medley, as we had far too many to pick just one, and a great example of the power of a community dream. Just before we get to that, I'd like to celebrate what has been already a fantastic achievement this financial year and see what dreams we've already turned into reality for so many children. So this year already we have delivered 68 individual dreams across our core programme of work and our outreach work in the Northwest, giving 68 children their very own moment of magic. Through 5 core community dreams and 4 Northwest community dreams, we've reached another 865 children, improving countless areas of development, including sensory regulation, well-being, participation to learning, social skills and confidence building. And with our Super Dream, we're able to deliver equipment to Bristol Children's Hospital, and that dream will impact over 3,000 young people in the course of a year, which is an incredible number. So as Lisa said, all in, that is 78 dreams that's being delivered, supporting almost 4,000 children whose lives will be uplifted by Dreams Come True's intervention. So a big thank you to everyone who's helped make these dreams come true. Your support, your belief in our mission and your generosity really are transforming lives. And with that, it's time to meet just a few of them. And I'm pleased to hand over to Zoe to our first dream story.
So I'm going to start by taking you through some of our makeover highlights from the last quarter. Each slide has both the before and after photos of each room, so you can see the transformations, and a special mention to Valspar as well, who gift all the paint for all of our makeovers. I'll go through 4 different makeovers to highlight how unique each of our dream children are, and also how bespoke the dreams are that we deliver. And I'll start with Caleb's room, which you can see in the photos and videos here. So to give you a bit of background about Caleb, he is 14 years old and has a vibrant personality and a passion for gaming. Life presents unique challenges for Caleb, who has learning difficulties and had recently been going through a particularly challenging period. Caleb and his mum wanted a bedroom makeover that would feel truly his own and encourage him to embrace his independence. They wanted it to be somewhere inviting that Caleb would be excited to spend time in as well. Our interior design volunteer, Keisha, worked closely with Caleb and designed a Roblox themed room. And with generous support from individual restaurants and Imperial Joinery, the transformation came to life in just 2 days. Since then, Caleb has slept in his own room every single night. He absolutely loves his new space, particularly his bed and the lighting, which you can see in the photos there, really makes the room pop. And Mum notes that the changes in him since the makeover have been remarkable. Next slide, please, Jasmine. So next we have Paddy's sensory space. So 9-year-old Paddy is a curious little boy and fascinated by all things sensory. He has autism and can find everyday situations overwhelming. His referrer explained that the family were having a tough time, and this was having an impact on Paddy's well-being. So Mum wanted to create a calming, secure space where he could regulate his emotions and have somewhere to support him to feel calm before bedtime as well. So the family worked with our other interior design volunteer, Izzy, on this one, who thoughtfully put all the details together. And thanks again to the support of individual restaurants and Imperial Joinery, a real retreat was created for Paddy. The impact of the makeover was felt immediately, with Paddy's mum telling us that he now has a room that truly supports him. He has a calming space designed around his sensory needs, including the amazing hammock that you can see at the back, that he loves to swing on after school. Now he can independently regulate and use this hammock to unwind. And Mum said that when he comes home from school, he loves to swing on his hammock. And it's just really great that he can take himself there as well. Next slide, please, Jasper. Moving on to 8-year-old David's dinosaur room. If you've been in these sessions before, you know that dinosaurs are a popular choice, but all the rooms are really different. But to give you a bit of background on David, Mum describes him as like a whirlwind with a great sense of humour, and he finds lots of things funny. His favourite colour is green, and of course, he loves dinosaurs. He is also non-verbal, and he struggles with his communication and can easily become dysregulated. So a bedroom makeover was chosen to help with this, and David's family were just really excited for him to have a room filled with his favourite things. Carl at New Designs worked with the family to come up with the ideas, and Mum was really grateful for the help on this because she's partially sighted, so she struggles with colours, and obviously she struggles to choose things for the room. She let us know that since the makeover, David has spent so much time in there, and it's obvious that he loves it. He loves cuddling the big stuffed dinosaur and writing on the chalkboard wall. And she also told us that when he first saw the room, he was spinning around, taking everything in. And although he struggles with communication, he excitedly said dinosaur when it all came together. And the next slide, please, Jasmine. And for the final makeover, I'll show you some photos of Romario's room. So 14-year-old Romario is unique with many dedicated interests, including sushi, zombies, and he's particularly fascinated by atlases and maps. Romario can also easily become dysregulated and had recently started a new school. So he thought that if he had a dorm room, this would help him adapt to a life at a new school, and was looking forward to having a room filled with the things that he was interested in. Romario's mum wanted him to have his own space to regulate and to bring his individuality into the room as well. Romario chose to have a room focusing on planes and maps, which you can see in the photos, and he fed into the design and communicated all his ideas to Jamie at Double Helix, who attentively noted all the specific details. That included the types of planes that he loved and the specifications of the maps, and he just wanted to make sure this room was exactly right for Romario. After the room was finished, we actually got some feedback from Romario himself, which was amazing. So these are Romario's own words. He said, "I asked for a teenage dorm room and it's even better than what I asked for. It's amazing. I got lots of new planes, including a big 747, and I'm happy. I like the cockpit and my night lights on the floor. It looks like I'm on a night flight." And he said he loves it all. It's all his favourite. Romario's mum also told us it's been such an amazing experience. She said, "For me as a mother to see his face light up and for him to actually want to spend time in his own room, this is priceless. I'm so very grateful and would like to mention that Jamie, who did the work for us, was amazingly thoughtful and went above and beyond to get this finished before Christmas, because Jamie went round and put the final touches on Christmas Eve." So that's the end of the makeovers, and I'm going to pass you on to Holly.
Next slide, please, Jasmine. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm going to take you through one of our small change, big impact dreams. So without further ado, meet Riona. She's 8 years old. She's determined and a spirited little girl with an infectious love for Peppa Pig and a healthy appetite for her favourite treats, which includes ice lollies and cake. Despite facing significant challenges, including autism, epilepsy, and severe learning disabilities, Riona approaches each day with remarkable resilience. Life for Riona and her family requires a careful balance. Her devoted family take care of her round-the-clock needs and complex behaviours. Next slide, please, Jasmine. Thank you. So Riona is non-verbal and she's never spoken a word, communicating instead by pulling people and showing them what she needs. This can often lead to frustration, particularly when she wants to express something really specific, but doesn't have the means to do so. Everyday activities that many families take for granted require careful planning and support. Riona's dream was to receive an iPad with a language app. That would transform her ability to communicate. Before this, she relied on PEC books filled with picture symbols to make simple sentences such as, "I want ice lollies." Whilst it was helpful at home, this system had limitations. Symbols could easily fall out and get lost, causing Riona immense frustration. In public spaces like cafes, handing her picture book to staff often resulted in confusion, leaving Riona unable to express her needs clearly. For children like Riona with communication difficulties, language apps turn simple touch into spoken words. These tools let children express their needs and wants and thoughts and feelings in ways that others can understand. They reduce the endless frustration they experience and subsequently the challenging behaviours that are so often linked to speech and language difficulties. They can also be used to foster communication development as the child's skills grow. In some cases, they can be a supportive pathway to speech. It's our aim to support as many children as possible to help find their voice. Next slide, please, Jasmine. So, Dreams Come True were delighted to provide Riona with her very own iPad and the funds to download the speech generating software. This would give Riona something magical, a voice that would always be there, never losing symbols, and one that everyone could understand. As you can see, she's wasted no time in getting out and about and ordering her favourite treats. I think that's a Victoria sponge. Good choice. And we also provided a robust case with a handy strap so that she could be a lady what lunches with complete ease and peace of mind that it wouldn't be dropped easily. But just in case, we also provided mums with the funds to purchase the Apple Care insurance. Next slide, please, Jasmine. So this is some of the feedback from Mum. And she's shared that the difference has been extraordinary. Riona is able to approach our friends and family, the school and members of the public to ask for anything she would like. Just like our voices, the device speaks for her and makes it perfectly clear what she's asking. The impact on their daily life has also been transformative, with Mum stating that Riona is able to enter a soft play centre and ask for her favourite cake, just like any other child her age. Mum explains this has resulted in less frustration and the behaviours that challenge, and it's been a more accessible community for Riona. For Mum, the most precious moments are deeply personal. She said that although Riona has never spoken a word, she's now able to use her device to say, "I love you," with a voice, and to say good morning to her friends and ask for her favourite ice lollies, of course. Things we so often take for granted. This has meant so much to Riona, but it has meant a great deal to me too, to give Riona the opportunity to have her voice heard. That's the end of Riona's one, so I'll pass you back over to Zoe.
Thank you, Holly. I'm going to move on to talk about Lincoln's safari experience. So a bit of background about Lincoln. He's 11 years old, he's cheerful, he loves animals, and his mum describes him as having a big heart and a fantastic imagination. He's happiest when he's around animals, especially lemurs. So lemurs are his favourite animals. He can be a little shy at first, but once he's comfortable, his silly sense of humour and bright smile shine through. Lincoln was urgently referred to us due to his rapidly changing condition. So he lives with a number of medical conditions, including Duchenne muscular dystrophy and focal epilepsy, and these affect his mobility and his energy levels. When he was referred, he was adjusting to now needing to use a wheelchair full time, as Duchenne muscular dystrophy is a severe genetic disorder leading to progressive muscle weakness and degeneration. But despite everything he faces, Lincoln remains positive, curious, and full of determination. His sister, Verity, who you can see in the family photo at the top, is his best friend and his biggest cheerleader. Life for the family can be challenging because every day involves appointments and care needs, but they always try and make space for fun and laughter, which was really apparent when I was speaking to them. His mum, Rebecca, wanted the family to focus on creating happy memories together and told us that with Lincoln's physical abilities changing, every shared experience feels even more precious. Next slide, please. So when it came to thinking about a dream, there was one clear choice. So it had to be something full of animals, and definitely lemurs had to feature. So the family chose West Midlands Safari Park as the perfect destination. It had everything they were hoping for, including hands-on animal experiences, a drive-through safari, fun rides, and it even had the chance to stay in a luxury lodge overlooking the White Lion enclosure. Lincoln's mum explained that since he was a baby, Lincoln has always been obsessed with animals, and especially lemurs, which I mentioned. So when they started talking about a dream, they knew it had to be somewhere that he could meet them up close. And the safari park ticked every box. She said it had everything to make both of my children very happy. Next slide, please. So the family's adventure began with a VIP lemur and meerkat feeding experience, and it was everything Lincoln had hoped for. As you can see in the photos, the lemurs were everywhere. They jumped all over Lincoln's wheelchair, they sat on his knee, and they even climbed on top of his head, and he couldn't stop smiling. And Verity, his sister, had 3 lemurs on her at once at one stage, and she was giggling the whole time too. Mum explained that normally she's on the edge taking photos and watching, but being able to have this experience as a full family was just amazing. And Lincoln especially was so happy because it was his dream come true to be able to feed them. Next slide, please. As part of another experience, they were handling small creatures like rats and chinchillas and even a giant hissing cockroach. And the adventures continued as Lincoln and Verity became sea lion trainers for the day at the Sea Lion Show. So Lincoln took part in a touch exercise, and Mum let us know that the keepers made both of the children feel part of the team. It was a really special moment for them, and I'm going to show you a video, and I hope you can see why it was so special. Jasmine, if you can play the video on the left, and then just after there's a short video of the giraffe feed as well.
So then, what we do is we can get them to go a little bit higher as well. And let's give them all a massive round of applause. Now, we actually train in really, really small steps. Now this is called shaping a behaviour. Now shaping a behaviour is really, really important to us. So every small step we can tell our sea lions they have done a good job. So, Lincoln, we're going to show you a couple of cues now, because once our sea lions know what to do with the target, we take it away and we add a cue onto the behaviour. So if you spin your finger around in a little circle, just like so, then bounce your spin around in a circle, just like that. And if everybody'd like to give them a massive round of applause.
Yeah, so Mum said that they went on to feed the giraffes, and one of the giraffes gave Lincoln's mum a big slobbery lick as well, creating some really funny family memories. And yeah, I know the video might have been a little bit glitchy there, but yeah, if you saw that the sea lion spawn, I was equally as impressed when I saw the video as well. So moving on to the nighttime, the family stayed in a luxury lodge. So they chose the lodge that overlooked the White Lions. The lions were actually right outside the window as they walked into the lodge, which was great to hear, because sometimes you do worry about these things. And you could even hear them roaring on the arrival, which was really exciting for everyone and created a really special setting for the family. So they spent the evening watching the lions and enjoying treats like a giant personalized cookie and a food hamper. And then on the final day, they enjoyed a VIP guided safari tour. So they learned lots of facts about the animals, and they finished the trip with a visit to the amusement park. Next slide, please. So after the trip, I'm just going to read what Mum fed back. She said, the whole experience was just brilliant. We could never have afforded to stay in the beautiful lodge and do all the amazing hands-on experiences without the charity. The decline in Lincoln's health over the last year has been faster than any of us could have imagined, and the impact this has had on him and Verity has been massive. This dream couldn't have come at a better time. This pick me up was something we all needed, and taking a few days just to reset and make some special family memories together means more than I can say. Thank you to everyone who made this possible for us. And I'll pass you back over to Holly.
Thanks, Zoe. Yeah, great. Thank you, Jasmine. So I'm excited to share with you a wonderful community dream story about Centre 63. So Centre 63 is a community centre located in the heart of Kirkby. It's serving one of the most deprived areas in the region. They're not just any community centre. They're a lifeline for their community, providing a wide range of vital services, including youth clubs, a food bank, language classes, homework clubs, and careers advice sessions. What makes them truly special is their commitment to raising the aspirations of the children and young people that they support. Many of the young people attending their youth club have additional needs, including a significant number of homeschooled SEND children. The majority of the young people accessing their service have autism spectrum disorder and ADHD, varying in severity. Some of the challenges the young people are tackling include speech and language difficulties, sensory processing disorders, cerebral palsy, hypermobility, mobility impairment, and learning disabilities such as dyslexia and dyspraxia. Centre 63 worked tirelessly to open up opportunities for these young people who might otherwise be left behind. Next slide, please. So Centre 63 approached Dreams Come True with a clear vision. They needed technology to support their young people's digital development and educational pathways. The ask was straightforward but crucial. An IT suite that would transform their ability to serve their community. The majority of the young people they support do not have access to technology at home. This means they can't do the basic essential tasks like researching for homework, drafting CVs, or completing college applications. Without access, these young people were at a significant disadvantage when it came to their education and their future career prospects. Dreams Come True delivered 6 brand new all-in-one HB PCs, and 1 HP laptop. The equipment would enable Centre 63 to support approximately 200 children per year with their digital skills, homework, career planning, and college coursework. The IT suite would be used across all their programs, their youth club, their careers advice sessions, their homework clubs. Next slide, please, Jasmine. So here's some of the sort of initial feedback from Centre 63's CEO, Jackie, and she fed back that the response when the equipment arrived was absolutely wonderful. The young people were expecting old, secondhand, clunky equipment, the kind that takes forever to start up. Instead, they received modern, cutting-edge, brand new technology that even had a little bit of sparkle in it. So the laptops were very visually pleasing to look at, very modern, which went down very well with the youth group. Since the Dream has delivered, around 60 children have already accessed the equipment. Jackie also shared something particularly wonderful with us. She told us that all of the people in their youth group, aged 15 to 16, have all secured placements in college this year. And crucially, they are still attending. Not a single one has dropped out. She said that this is transformational. Jackie explained that in previous years, young people from Centre 63 would drop out of college because they simply didn't have the access to the technology at home that they needed to put in the proper effort into their coursework. She directly attributes their commitment to their education to having this equipment, which properly supports their educational pathways. Next slide, please, Jasmine. Thank you. So I just want to close with a powerful case study provided by Jackie that really demonstrates the life-changing impact of this technology. So Ella is an 18-year-old young woman who had previously been part of the Centre 63's youth group. And like so many of the young people they support, Ella hadn't had access to the technology that others might take for granted, making all areas of growing up very challenging for her. The equipment has hugely benefited Ella. With access to the IT suite, she has been able to plan for a future in ways that she simply couldn't before. She's put together a CV, applied for a job, and prepared for and attended an interview. And here's the beautiful ending to Ella's story. She started work with the Centre 63 team a few weeks ago, and they've just been absolutely thrilled with her coming aboard. From a young person struggling without basic technology access to a confident young woman joining their staff team at the very centre that supported her, this is what our Community Dreams programme is all about. In the UK, many students are lacking adequate access to technology at home for their homework and study, and charities like ours work to address this gap. This technology isn't about having computers in a room. It's about opening doors, building futures, and ensuring that every young person, regardless of their postcode and medical circumstances, have the tools they need to reach their potential. Dreams Come True are incredibly proud to have been part of their journey, and we hope that we can support many more young people overcome that digital divide. Thank you.
Wow, dream team, what a suite of dreams. I mean, if that doesn't bring joy and a smile and some, positivity on this blustery kind of, mid-January day, I don't know what else will. They are all amazing. And I think the individual dreams that you spoke about, for me, the common thread there is, yes, the magic for the child, that is unreservedly visible, but it's actually that magical knock-on effect to the families. Each story you told, there was an additional, element shared about the impact and the benefit that brought to all of them, not the individual. And as for the finale dream, Holly, which I know you found really hard to share because it's, emotional, because it is wonderful that it has so positively and meaningfully impacted so many lives and will do in the futures to come, in the years to come. What a legacy dream. I mean, amazing, amazing work. So everyone on this call in a variety of different ways has positively impacted our programme of work and made all of this possible. So we really do mean a massive thank you for giving us your time, for allowing us to overrun by a couple of minutes, and for most of all being dream makers with us to make this all possible. We can't wait to share and show the next suite of dreams in a quarter's time, and obviously follow us on our channels and we'll keep you updated in the meantime. But a huge thank you to you all, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weeks. Bye-bye from all of us, and thank you so much.